recorded an unboxing for my Ninja Creami, and then the audio didn't work. So I can fast forward all my reactions, happy, excited, curious. I'll give you a quick summary. I didn't want to read instructions, but I did. I like that there are stickers that say peel here to take off on the Ninja Creami. So far, I like it. I'm not sponsored. And I want to try how to make a protein ice cream. So I looked up recipes, and unfortunately, you have to freeze it for 24 hours. So that's lame. Gonna give waiting 0 out of 10 stars. Everything else, though, has been fantastic. I got the one that has 2. I'm trying a chocolate and a vanilla one. So what I used is a malt sweetener. I used some chocolate Jello, the 0 sugar, 1 tablespoon of that, 1 tablespoon of the Jello cheesecake. Oh, I'm just dropping it off. A scoop of vanilla protein powder, a scoop of chocolate. So the chocolate one, I did chocolate protein powder, 1 tablespoon of your chocolate Jello, 1.5 cups of almond milk. You can probably do regular milk and it'll taste better, but I like the low cal in this one. It didn't mix as well as I'd like. I did just a dash of salt and about a tablespoon of this guy and a dash of vanilla. Basically, same thing except for the cheesecake. I'm using vanilla protein powder and the cheesecake, and then everything else was the same. Mixed it up, threw it in the freezer for 24 hours. We're going to come back tomorrow where my microphone is actually going to work, and we're going to mix it up and give a review for this thing. I'm really excited. I rarely buy things that are advertised online, but good job, Ninja. You got me. You got me. Okay, it's the next day, and I realized I could take it out of the freezer. I could take it out of the freezer right away. But if I'm going to do this, I might as well do it right. So first, I'm going to make some protein brownies. I've got 1/2 cup of protein powder, 1/2 cup of mashed bananas, 1/2 cup of almond butter, and 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Ooh, it's going to be yummy. At least I hope. Like, I want to give the Ninja a fair shot, right? Like, I'm going to do this right. All right, I'm going to mix this up. Be right back. Oh, and before you guys come at me and you're like, you should try the Ninja just by itself. I could, but everyone that recommends this ice cream stuff, it's like a fit influencer person, has done some crazy stuff, and they highly recommend it and live by it and say it keeps them on their diet. So why not teach you guys some additional sweet treat recipes? So even if it's a bad Ninja and a bad appliance, I don't recommend it. At least you get something out of this. Like, now you know how to make a really easy protein brownie. You're going to toss in the oven at 450 for 20 minutes. Then we're going to make some cookies for the base of our cheesecake. Now we're doing a sugar-free cookie for the base of our cheesecake. So I'm going to do a brownie chocolate ice cream and then a cheesecake ice cream. I know, I'm so smart. Anyway, peanut butter, 1 cup for the cookies. And then we're going to do 3/4 of a sweetener. I like monk fruit sweetener, but it's like pretty expensive. So I don't use it all the time. There are just use whatever sugar-free, calorie-free sweetener you want. And then an egg. And I'm going to mix it up, and I'll be right back. I'm scooping them out, and then I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, I made them prettier because, frankly, I'm on camera. And if I wasn't, then I probably wouldn't have. But I don't know, that pressure's there. I know you're watching. So I rounded them for me to smush them, for you to just see me smush them. They were uglier. You can rewind and see what mine actually looked like before I spent like just an obscene amount of time just rolling them out to be slightly prettier. That's stupid. You know, the other thing that's stupid that I don't really like, I love doing fitness videos, but I look washed out as hell if I don't do my makeup on the fitness videos. It's the only time in my life I've done makeup for working out. It's very weird. Anyway, I am going to smush these. Smushy, smushy. Smushy, smushy. No, it broke apart. Don't look at that one. They're all perfect. I never make mistakes. Anyway, smushy, smushy. They're smushied. I washed my hands. Don't worry. And then we're going to throw this in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. And then next, we're going to make what the mix of the cheesecake is going to be. This is going to be the base. It's going to be good. All right, we're doing the cheesecake part next. So 2/3 of a sweetener, monk fruit, whatever you want. I don't care. Use sweet and low. Me not caring right here. And I'm going to do 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt. Ooh, get all up in there. I'm going to do 1 cup of, I did the 3rd fat, less calorie cream cheese. I haven't really found an alternative better than this. You know what? Cream cheese is delicious. So you gotta use it for cheesecake. I said this was a healthy version, not like a low cal, but you'll notice that this is healthy and I feel less bad about it. I am using a 1/4 cup of the gluten flour. It's like 70 to 80% protein, but use regular flour if that's all you want. Again, it's kind of expensive. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Supposed to do a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm doing a very generous teaspoon, whatever that is. That's how much I'm doing. And 2 eggs. 1 and 2. I'm going to throw these eggs in the compost, mix this up, and then be right back. Woohoo! Cookies! So I'm going to let them cool for like 10 minutes before putting them on the cookie rack. Then we will mix the cookies, all of the cookies that we just made, with some sweetener and butter. So I'm going to do 1/2 cup of sweetener and 1/3 cup of butter with that entire recipe of cookies. We're going to mix it up, and that's going to be the base. So I'll show you when all of it's all mixed. Okay, my cookies are cooled off. I'll throw them in, and then we're going to start assembling the cheesecake. All right, I got my cookies in here with the butter and sugar. I'm going to put this as my base. This is going to be my cheesecake base. And then I'll toss on the filling, and we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 55 minutes usually. Sometimes 45. Just keep an eye on it. 45 to 55 minutes, somewhere in there. Got my base. Wait, I didn't spray it. Yeah, I sprayed it. Okay, I've got my base. Push, push, push. There we go on that one. Throwing in the topping. I figure if I have to wait for ice cream already for a day, I might as well make it right? Like, I'm sure the milkshake will be good and other options will be good if I don't want to wait. But since I'm already waiting, might as well. Oops. It's looking. Oven time. Okay, so this is what the cheesecake looks like when it comes out of the oven. I'm going to use a knife, I think, to like kind of wiggle it out. Got a little stuck on the side, not want to break it. Okay. Maybe. Aha! Ooh, so pretty. Okay. I am going to throw the cheesecake in the fridge for about at least 4 hours. All right. My cheesecake is finished. No, it's not going to look as good as a regular cheesecake. Neither will the brownies. I mean, that's just part of it. This is what the brownies look like. They are delicious, but no, they don't look as fluffy as like a sugar brownie. And this is the cheesecake. And we're going to cut into it. And it's time to finally use our Ninja. I've been told not to overfill the ice cream. So that's why I'm using small amounts of the cheesecake and the brownie. It's time to go get the ice cream and see how this puppy works. Finally, I can review it. Jesus, we've been waiting forever. I've got my cheesecake flavor with my cheesecake and my chocolate flavor with my brownie. I've been told for this style, when we're using a protein one, to go on light. So I'm going to take it out. Oh, God, I hope I'm doing this right. What do we do first? Let's do the chocolate. And put it in. We spin it first by itself, is what the instructions said. So hold and twist to release the bowl. Oh, I see. Okay, so power. And then it said I'm not going to need a spin, so light ice cream. All right. This recipe said I was not going to need a respin, but they used regular milk, so I'm not sure. Open? Okay. I mean, it looks Looks ice creamy. I mean, it looks ice creamy. Okay, so now it said to put a little hole on the inside. All right, so we're going to put in our brownies. Now I'm going to close it again. Put it on top. Hold on. I got this. There we go. She can be taught. All right, now I'm going to put it in here somehow. There we go. And then I'm going to click mix it. And hold and twist to release the bowl. And twisty. Oh my God, that looks really good. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to put this in the freezer. We're going to try them both at the same time. And you go wash this off. So apparently you can take the lid off so you can kind of, wow. I'm going to go clean this. It's cheesecake time. So I'm going to do the same thing. I feel like I've got it now. Honestly, this is not taking that long for me to figure it out. And I'm blonde. So if I can figure it out pretty quickly, I'm going to say like just intuitively, this is actually pretty easy. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm very excited. Okay, press the button, spin. I'm getting so good at this. Press the button, open it up, making a hole. Oh, I got to show you guys what this looks like first. Okay, hold on. It's my cheesecake recipe. All right, so I'm making a hole and tossing cheesecake in the cheesecake ice cream because I'm a brilliant genius. Okay, it is time. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And toss this in the sink for cleaning later. And let's take her out, see what she looks like. Oh, nice and creamy and delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Taste test. This one. Okay. That's really, really good. I think my husband's going to be very, very happy I bought those. Oh, it's delicious. Okay. So good. Let's find out how the cheesecake one is. Hold on. I don't feel like that bite was good because I still had chocolate in my mouth. Let me try again. It is good. This is really good. Yep. I actually think I like this one better. This one's like cleaner, like a softer, subtle. Okay. It's worth the hype. They're expensive. If you're on a diet, 10 out of 10 recommend. Or if you like ice cream, honestly, it works great. I'm really excited to do a prep with this. Well, Ninja, you got me to buy your product and do a review for free. And I like it. Paid full price, and I regret nothing. Yeah, y'all should get one.